And we are back. B&B betting week 11 already. NFL betting coming to you live late Saturday night, just in time to get the bets down. As always, we have Dazen back here, my 7-month-old. I'm your host, Brant, co-host.
Hello.
And we're here to bring you all of the degenerate gambling that you could possibly need about the only sport that matters in the entire world, which is the NFL. How's your week treating you so far, buddy?
It's tiring. It's tiring week, but it's going to be good because we're about to win a lot of money.
Yep. We're going to win a lot of money, and that money's going to go to streaming upgrades, B&B betting infrastructure in the form of Burrito's new computer. So
yeah, it's nice.
I think there's a lot to look forward to.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna do this. We'll start this. Hang on. Just one second. Hang on.
This is how things go with Burrito. You know this. I know this. This is no surprise to anybody watching this. Instead, you get to see the dogs in the background. You get to see Dazen enjoying his time with Bean, watching Bean run around here. There's Scout running by.
Hang on.
Are you wearing pants?
Hang on. Did you hang on? Are you still there?
Are you wearing pants?
Of course. Obviously, it would be irresponsible of me not to wear pants.
I'm just curious.
YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
It's 2020. They're called short shorts. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm
for
ready.
The streaming world out there? This was purchase number 1 in our new.
Back it up a little bit.
Back it
there
up
you go.
so
that's
we can
that's
look
better.
at that. PowerX Gaming RGB. Shout out to PowerX for making this.
Making some of the best value RGB.
Best value.
Yep.
That was legit.
Yep.
You know, so if there's anybody out there who watches this, who streams this, we know that there's 6 of you that if you want to just get that new stuff going. I mean, we got, see, this right here is the old mod. That's getting replaced.
That's the old potato.
This is the old stuff. It's a tank. It served me well, but it is no longer going to be active. And we are going to get some new shit. It's going to look sleek. By the time week 16, 17, that comes around,
We're ready.
It will be here, and it will be up and running.
Some of us are leaving work for 3 hours at a time to go downtown to hunt for a unicorn processor.
I mean, there could have been somebody. I'm sure it would have been really impressive if you'd have figured out what I was doing when I left. But if somebody else would have grabbed the stuff that he bought to show the world,
there's 0% chance I'm going back out to that truck. I knew exactly what you were doing. 0% chance I'm going back. It literally has not even made it inside.
That's terrible. It's terrible. Treating it with such disrespect after traveling so far and so long to get it.
You're not wrong.
You know what? Enough about the personal stuff. Let's get to what you care about, and that is winning money.
Right.
Do you want to recap last week? Do you remember at all?
I remember I was right. I remember in the big argument, in the grand scheme, the big tamale. I remember we squared off very specifically about.
You don't remember at all.
About the Raiders and the Broncos. The Raiders.
The Frisky. Did you have to look it up, or did you remember?
Oh, no, I absolutely had to look it up. There was 0 chance. I'm on my last leg.
The Frisky Raiders. Day 4 of day 9, right? Day 4 of day 9? Is that right?
What?
Day 4 of day 9 of your blackout dates.
Yes.
Thank you.
What am I on? I started Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 4 of day 9.
There you go. I can't. You have to keep.
You know what? It is impressive that your memory. I've got your work schedule
locked
in here.
Locked in there.
But you know,
speaking of locked in there, Drew Lock Might not even be an NFL quarterback.
He is not as frisky as once thought. That is the answer to that question.
Housed by the Raiders. Housed.
Easily housed.
So, and one more final recap. The Buffalo Bills taking it, winning against Arizona, coming back. Josh Allen leads the charge. Stephon Diggs, touchdown. Game over. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah. So close.
Wait.
So close.
Wait, what
so
else?
Close.
Wait, what happened? Wait, I'm looking at the final score. This says 32-30 Arizona.
There was this guy. He's not really well known. He hasn't been, a top guy in the league. DeAndre.
I hear he's got a few baby mamas.
I think it's DeAndre
Hawkins?
No, I think it's DeAndre Skipkins, right? Skipkins?
Pretty sure that's right.
What? Hang on. Oh, Hopkins, not Skipkins. Hopkins. Fuck Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, that's all we're trying to point out.
Yeah, he made an amazing catch. To wit, we thought, plus 2.5. Is that really going to come in? I feel like the Buffalo Bills are going to win. There's no way that plus 2.5 will cover.
I said it was relevant, by the way.
And they did cover. They did cover. So not the greatest weeks last week for some of the bets, but Browns obviously. Chubb just doing Chubb things.
Chubbed us. He
was that was interesting to say the least. Like when he tried to explain, it's like, I just want to win the game, and I'm like, you ran out of bounds. You did the absolute worst thing that you could have done. You didn't score, and you stopped the clock by running out of bounds. If you would have taken, I can at least have that conversation. If he would have fallen inside, I could have been like, all right, I get it. But to do the stupid thing and cost yourself money, because I guarantee you, I hope he's one touchdown short from his $2 million bonus that he's getting. Because, incentives, as people have.
Yep.
He's going to be one touchdown short.
One touchdown, or maybe just 1 yard.
And then I hope they go into him as like, sorry, you didn't hit your incentives. I was like, well, yeah, there's this one, though, that I stepped out of bounds to save the team. And I'm like, and they're going to be like, did you score or did you score?
Gotta.
That's our hands are tied, my friend. Our hands are tied. So yeah, it was let's just say it was an okay to not great week. Best of okay. Not for your boy. Your other boy, the B and B, that one did okay. The B and B though, not so much. So yeah. So let's but we're gonna take it in as
we like this week.
Learning,
I like
learning this week, and we're gonna go into it. Yeah, since you have said that you like this week a lot, so why don't you kick us off with your bets?
All right, best bet. Feel like it's kind of foreseeable? ? First time I've liked them all season. I'm gonna take the Atlanta Falcons. I think that's a ship that's getting right. Plus 3.5. Love that. Taysom Hill starting as QB. Love that.
I've heard both ways. I've heard Jameis is starting, and then I've heard Taysom starting. I don't know. Have they said that for sure it's Taysom now?
Peyton said Taysom Hill is the starter.
Oh,
man. But again, what does that look like? Does that look like him coming in for one drive, running a few packages, and then Winston coming in, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I don't care. I don't think either one of those quarterbacks is capable of beating an Atlanta team that has won 3 of their last 4. Basically has had multiple last-second meltdowns in which they gave away games. I mean, we're talking about a team that could very well be 500 or better. Just saying. I feel like Atlanta is getting it right. I think they're just going to come out there and they're going to put it on the Saints in a divisional game. Plus 3.5, give me that all day long. I think Atlanta's going to make it competitive. I think they're going to come out there. I even like a little bit of Atlanta plus 165 money line.
Ooh, 165 money line. I like that.
Not too often I like it that hard, but I mean, if we consider seeing Taysom Hill for even more than one drive, I love the Falcons on the money line. It's a lot of value.
I think that's legit. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's for sure. So Falcons money line. It's dirty.
Yeah, best bet plus 3.5. And if you're feeling non-Drew Lock frisky, money line.
Money line. That's good. Yeah, I like that. I think it's a pretty sweet team. So my money line or my best bet for this week, I've kind of gone back and forth. What do you say about Browns Eagles?
Eagles.
I think
right?
I'm leading plus 2.5 Eagles.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. And I Eagles money line. Give it to me all day long.
All day long. Yeah. Eagles. I mean, the Eagles have not been a great team this year. Carson Wentz has been one of the worst quarterbacks, I think, in the NFL this year. Just not good, really, in any way, shape, or form. Like the top tier. I think that he's a top tier guy who has the most. What was it? I remember the stat. There was like Josh Allen, I think, was number 3. Carson Wentz was leading the league in this category. Do you know what it is? Want to give me a guess? Close. Not quite, though.
Interceptions?
So the stat is potential turnover plays. So he has, like, I want to say 21. He has 21, like, plays that should have been. They may not have turned into turnovers, but they have been, like, they're deemed turnoverable plays. I don't know if that's a word, turnoverable. That's the kind of stuff you only get at B&B betting.
The only stuff.
Turnoverable. So but he's not been great. But Cleveland, you can't, I don't know. It seems like they're giving you the chance that they're gonna drop one of these games that they should have won by all bets and purposes. And everything else about Philadelphia has been good. Defense is getting stronger, getting better. I think the offensive line is getting better, which should help Carson as well. I like Philadelphia plus 2.5.
Philadelphia, number 3 team in the league, getting pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. Mm-hmm. Baker Mayfield cannot handle pressure. Reason he didn't have to throw against the Texans. They can't get pressure. Anybody at all that gets pressure on Baker Mayfield and he folds like he's just not even there, honestly. He just collapses. Cannot handle it. Ravens got after him, murdered him. Steelers got after him, murdered him. The Raiders got after him. The Raiders held him to 6 points. They just can't do it. He just can't do it. He cannot work under pressure. He doesn't have Odell Beckham. The Eagles are going to get after his ass.
Yeah, that seems to be a little bit of something people have kind of forgotten about. Oh, yeah, Odell. For some reason, he seems to play better with Odell gone. And then you forget about, he's one of the best guys and wide receivers in the game. He's the guy who takes that 3-yard play and turns it into 50 yards play. He's the guy that takes that, 15-yard play, a good play, makes it look routine, and then doesn't, can take it to the house at any time. They're missing that in this offense. Their offense has dropped dramatically, and that's probably due to Odell. Almost guaranteed.
So, yep. I like the Eagles a lot. Again, I like a lot of dogs to win this week. My second favorite bet, and you might agree with me or not agree with me, I don't care. The Jacksonville Jaguars against the Steelers plus 10.5.
Interesting. Show your work.
We get the extra half point off of the key number.
Okay.
The Steelers just got through struggling with the Cowboys. I mean, did the Steelers ever cover point spreads that they're favored on? Ever?
Doesn't seem to be.
And then you want your icing. Do you want your icing on the cake?
Do like icing.
Short week into the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday.
Oh.
Jacksonville's getting healthy, getting some of their young blood that they're trying to test out back in. I just think it's going to come out. It's going to be a sloppy, messy game. Steelers are looking over them. I think Jacksonville keeps it within the 10 points, 10-point loss or worse. And I just think it's one of those games. Plain and simple. I'm playing the Mike Tomlin. Is that right, Dazen? I'm playing the Mike Tomlin double-digit favorite. It's not going to show up. It's not. Let me see. Hold on just a moment. I had the stat and I dropped the stat.
Oh my gosh, he's a stat dropper.
I am.
He's a stat dropper, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
So Pittsburgh 7-2 against the spread. 2 losses are double-digit losses that they were favorites on, and they covering the spread by 6.5 points.
6.5 points.
As their positive number. Only team better than them. Do you know?
Let's go with the Cowboys.
No. Only team better than Pittsburgh at covering the spread this year.
Oh, the Bills.
No, not even close.
What?
I've been right about them. I've been right about them 2 weeks in a row now.
Go with the Bills.
Your Miami Dolphins.
Bills.
7-2 Los Dolfinos at plus 10 points against the spread.
Where's the Bills?
The Bills are 50-50.
They can't be that far off. They've been almost
Bills 5-5.
Yeah, like they covered plus 2.5. They did it. They should have won that game, but they did cover at the very least.
Yeah. Giants, second best team in the league.
Really, the Giants.
They've continued to get better and better and better as the season has worn on, and Vegas just refuses to adjust.
Who they playing this week? They're not in. They're not in here. They're not in here at all. Oh, poor Dazen. Got to mute him. Got to mute him to get him. He's not having it. Oh, look at that boy. Look at that boy.
And joining us for the first time, we have Dazen Ferris.
Dazen Ferris. Gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it. Dazen, who are you liking? Do you like the Broncos?
No, we don't play with the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, you play with that keyboard. You show us that keyboard.
No. So, who do the Giants play this week?
I don't think they play.
Bye.
They don't play.
I think they bye. Yep.
They're on a bye. Speaking of the Miami Dolphins going up against the Denver Broncos, minus 3.5, getting a little bit of love. What are you thinking on that? It's a frisky Bronco team, you must admit.
I don't like any minus 3.5 bet. I don't. They're in Denver. I think if I had to pick a side, I'm obviously taking Miami because you sure as shit aren't going to take Denver unless you're an idiot.
So dumb.
So you're paying a premium right now on Vegas getting beat so hard with Miami. I think that's the bet if you're going to take it. But for me, that's going to be a hard stay away.
Hard stay away.
It's a hard stay away. At some point, Tua's gonna somebody's got to figure out something. Somebody's gonna do something. He's just gonna have a poor game.
You would figure.
Yep, you would. And hello, but I'm not. I'm not. Again, I don't think they can necessarily beat you like that. With just Tua having the game, but I don't know, 3.5 points. I can see it being a grind fest. Denver, like you said last week, to your credit, Denver does keep games mucky and close. So I'm not going to give up the half point on a key number like that. Just ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I like that. So, kind of to piggyback off of your earlier point of the look-ahead game, possibly, for what do you think about Titans money line?
Titans money line. That was my number 3 bet. Titans money line all day long.
Titans coming on a bit of a skid. Obviously, kind of got destroyed a little bit by Indianapolis. Baltimore has not. I mean, like I said, Baltimore has not looked great this year. Not yet. Not yet. I mean, they've been okay. They're obviously, they're still what 7-2, 8-2.
Are they? Really?
They're still.
They just lost to the Patriots.
They did just lose to the Patriots, so maybe 7-3. They haven't really been. They're not a bad team. The teams that they lost to, obviously the Patriots on Monday night, 6-3, 6-3.
Yep.
But they did lose to the Steelers, which
both their losses, extremely good losses. Chiefs,
yep.
Steelers.
Other than Patriots this year, but
yep.
It's still Bill Belichick and the Patriots. So I don't know what you hold that to, but you at least understand that.
Well, yeah, there. I mean, I think it's attributed to, like you said, Baltimore's not playing well. Lamar Jackson's looking flat. What does Bill Belichick do better than anybody else? They take away your best weapon. So if your best weapon's already struggling, you hold them to 17 points and you kick their ass.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, but I think Indianapolis, because Tennessee is a good team. You know what I mean? Like they're a good team. I think they're good, well coached. And
AJ Brown's a monster. Derrick Henry's a monster.
Yeah, I don't see them not bouncing back. And Baltimore, they know they got Pittsburgh. They have to keep pace with Pittsburgh, even though that would indicate that they have a lot to lose if they do lose this game. I don't see. I think the Titans are going to win.
I don't
this game.
Even listen. +6 Titans, free money.
Just 6, yeah.
Mortgage your house, earn it all in. If you want to make yourself a billionaire overnight, you bet the Titans money line. You go to every book that you can find and you play +225 Titan. All I'm saying.
That's all it is. That's what we're saying.
I mean, is there a juicier bet? We just saw peak Ravens last year lose to the Titans in the AFC Championship after a full year of running Derrick Henry into the ground.
That's true. That was actually one of the things that I like. It was really a piggyback on the look ahead game.
Sorry, AFC semis.
Yeah, but that is something that you could say. There is something to be said that Baltimore last week could have been looking ahead to the Titans this week.
Yeah.
Right? Because
agreed.
All right. We know New England is New England, but they're not the same New England. They're not your daddy's New England. Or to better put it, they're not Tom Brady's New England Patriots, if you will. Were they looking ahead from New England? Were they looking towards this Tennessee game that did pretty much wipe the floor with them last year? And are they going to come back with a vengeance, if you will, to try and dominate this team? It is. I still think I like Tennessee +6, but because Baltimore hasn't dominated really anybody this year, so. I don't see them dominating a good Titans team.
Definitely not.
Just my opinion.
I definitely not. I mean, they, obviously that's why they play the game. But I think that
is that what why they play the game?
They are. It's so that teams like Miami and the Raiders can just obliterate the teams that are shit and they're supposed to obliterate.
Two other games that I am interested in your opinion on. Or if they're stay away games for you. I'm probably thinking that they're leaning more towards stay away, but I'm interested in what you would think.
What you got?
Chargers, Jets, Cowboys, Vikings.
So
Chargers are -9.5. And the Cowboys are +7.
Right. So I think I like the Vikings. The Vikings are red hot. I don't know that Dalvin Cook. Sorry, let me just put it this way: Dalvin Cook is red hot.
Yeah.
And then last week we proved that we don't even need Dalvin Cook when teams sell out to stop Dalvin Cook. It takes the pressure off Cousins, and Jefferson and Thielen just absolutely light it up. Like 7 points feels like a lot.
7 points feels like a lot.
It feels like a
Kirk
lot,
Cousins.
but I mean, what has Dallas proven to you that they can do outside of the Steelers game?
That is the thing. It is 100%. It's what we've seen this year compared to what, in my opinion, both these games are what we've seen this year compared to what we know, what we feel we know these guys are. And one of those things is like, okay, do you trust Kirk Cousins in a primetime game? He kind of won the last primetime game. Yes, it was against the Bears, who are probably about as fraudulent as they can be. But he still won. So there's that.
I mean, man, Dallas
is bad this year.
Dallas
crazy
bad.
Dallas
has had of their 2 games, of their 7 of their 2 of their 7 losses.
You got this?
I got it
bro.
eventually.
I believe in you.
2 of their 7 losses have been within this spread. Everything else has been outside of that spread. They lost to the Eagles by 14. They got murdered by Washington by freaking 22. They got killed by the Cardinals by 28. Got beat by the Browns by freaking 11. Like, they just get wrecked. They beat the Giants 37-34 somehow. I don't know, man. Like, it's for me it's stay away. If I'm picking a side, I can't. There's no way that you can pick the Cowboys for this game. No way. So you know what you do? You know what I love about this game? Vikings teaser.
Vikings tease. I do like the Vikings tease. Yeah.
Tease through 7, tease through 3. Get Vikings +1.
-1.
Vikings -1 to win, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's money right there.
You would see that.
And going into your next game, you know what you do?
Throw the Chargers in that tease.
Throw the Chargers right there in that tease. It doesn't. Earlier in the week, the line was at 9, and you could have teased it down to 3, which is a lot better. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think Chargers. I love this line at Chargers -6.5. Love it. -6, -6.5. I love this line all day long. Freaking Justin Herbert, you did real MVP, bro. But I can't. Again, I'm not gonna say the Chargers are 9.5 points better. I can see the Chargers steadily holding the game, the whole game,
yep.
And then doing what the Chargers have done all season, which is choke it away, and then come away winning by 7.
Yeah, it does seem logical.
It just right. I mean, they're up by 16, 17 points. Sorry, not 16, 17, 15, 16 points. And then touchdown. Last second. Oh, well, we won. Boom, there goes the spread. I just don't trust the Chargers to... I don't think I've seen the Chargers put it on anybody. Have they actually done that this year?
Don't think so. I don't think they've won any game outright. They've just been close in every game, really, I think.
I think they, yeah. What's their record?
Terrible.
2-7.
1-7.
2-7.
They haven't won a game. 2-7.
Yeah, they beat the Bengals week 1. They beat the Jaguars. They beat 2 of the worst teams in the whole NFL.
There you go. See?
They beat the Jags by 10. So that's semi-encouraging, but I don't know, man. Hard for me to want to bet them. I actually feel like if you took the tease and went the other way with it too, I would be just as happy.
Yeah.
Yep. I think if you took the tease up to Jets +15.5, that's a sound number to me. That just doesn't really seem too attainable by the Chargers. I mean, they've won by a grand total of 13 points all year long. Yeah, against the worst other teams. So I don't know that you can say that they're worth that kind of put away. Jets last game, they lost to the Patriots by 3. Jets kept the Bills inside 8. They kept the Broncos inside 9. They kept the Bills a second time inside 10. So, like, their defense is decent enough. I mean, that plus 15 seems like it's pretty good value there.
Yeah, I think so. I think I agree with all that. I think that looks good. Any over-unders you're looking at that you're like, oh, man, this is some good shit?
Haven't had a lot of time to look at Jan totals. Quick look shows me the Patriots-Texans under 49 I like. I don't think that'll be a high-scoring affair. Ravens-Titans under 50. I like that, actually.
Under 50.
Under 50. I think this is going to be a very grindy game. What did that AFC semi game go to?
I think it was more high scoring than you think.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
So.
That's what I'm asking. Again, these are first glances. I haven't really.
Let me see. Let's see. Titans stun Ravens. 28-12.
See?
Titans scored a lot.
40. I mean, 40 total, right? So I like it. Baltimore 3-6 against the over this year. They are underperforming by 2.1 points. I think it's another grinder. Their offense seems dysfunctional. Tennessee's offense also doesn't look overly blazing. So I like Tennessee to win the game. I like them to win by single digits. I like them to keep it a low-scoring contest. I love the Bucks-Rams over 48. Love it.
Love it.
So
the
yeah,
Bucks,
those are totals for me here. It's a smattering of unders here. I think teams are finally starting to settle down a little bit. A little bit of defense action.
Yeah, you think so?
Tell them, Days.
Jason knows. Jason knows all. Jason been telling me for years. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right. Well, that's all I got for this week. What do you think?
That'll do it for me. I think we got some good picks. I love this week. I mean, just they throw all the money at it.
We got it. We're gonna win it all.
All righty. Well, that'll do it for us till week 12. We will catch you cats later.
See you.
Peace.